Hey everybody, my name is AceFangirl, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time, we found the scene that you see before us. Sakura's dead. Somehow. We don't know how. Yet, obviously. That's what we're gonna figure out. We gathered everyone together, and we, sorry, it's kinda hard to talk about it while I'm just looking at her like this. We got everyone in here, and Hina kind of took charge and appointed herself as guard. Byakuya appointed Kyoko as well, so Kyoko and Hina are going to be standing guard this time since both of our guards are dead. And me and Byakuya are going to be the ones primarily investigating, because Hina's condition was that she wasn't going to let any of them enter the room, but she relented and let Byakuya enter the room because, you know, we gotta be fair here. There are a couple things so far that have piqued my interest, and I want to make note of them now. I kind of did in the last episode, but I'm going to keep all of my... just sat on my headphone cord. I'm going to keep all of my investigation-related notes, I guess, I don't know, in the beginning of this episode. The two things that have piqued my interest so far are something that Monokuma said. Monokuma said that he couldn't punish Sakura for violence against the headmaster. Now, I could be reading too much into this, and it could just be because Sakura was the spy. But I don't know. There was something about the way that he said it that kind of just rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not sure what that means yet. We're probably gonna have to figure it out. And the other thing was that Byakuya was awfully quick to volunteer Kyoko for the other guard position. We know that Kyoko usually ends up putting things together along with myself, so it makes me suspicious as to why he would want her out of the way so desperately. But, I mean, there's nothing he can do. He can't manipulate the body or any of the evidence because we're in here, so... I don't know, I guess we should just get started, huh? Probably should stop rambling and get into it. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Let's do that, my friend. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. Unless there's a secret passage! And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. I'm telling you, secret passage, it's gonna happen. I don't know when. It's gonna happen. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right? Zero escape.
In other words...
This is a classic locked room murder. Oh no! Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this?
Hey.
You curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? I know about this. Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. Oh wow, okay, I didn't actually know all this, I lied. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to figure out which type this is, and that's gonna give us a vital clue. So let's listen to this pretty carefully. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method, seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words...
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to target the victim inside. Okay, this can't happen. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However...
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gaps that would allow it. Also, she was hit on the head with a blunt object. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list. Watch, it's gonna be that one now.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. Well, that didn't happen. Because we got here first. And there was no one in here. What do you mean by that?
In other
They
words,
stay hidden, and when the doors open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. Okay. Could be possible. We need to ask Hina who she found. They pretend they showed up all along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
By that I mean there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. Secret passage! I'm calling it. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too? No, I'm secret passage!
indeed.
I believe so, yes. Secret passage! So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems most likely in this case? She's not gonna tell us.
It's true.
Good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. You suck! I'm just kidding, I love you. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Alright, so, we got a couple things that, well, I mean, besides examining the actual room itself, we've got a couple things that I want to do right off the bat. So here's where I broke in, right? What is that? Wait, what is it? It's the protein zyme, the X that they were talking about before. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So,
It's like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she... My lights just flickered. That was creepy. Everyone knows how much she loves her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. She did mention that she was feeling sick.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. Reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. We should probably go there. That's what I was thinking. So she must have gotten this from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey,
See what's scattered around the can. Get glass. Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Someone dropped it when they came in. Why does that matter? Makoto.
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. It means that it was dropped after I broke the window. So someone coming into the room dropped it. It could have been any of us, except me, obviously, because I know it wasn't me. But I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Alright, note taken. Important clue. I'm not sure I see how. Alright, empty protein drink has been cool, awesome. Okay. What else should we look at? I'm gonna examine the room first, and then I'm gonna talk to everyone. Because I see a couple things over here. Oh my god, I told you the locker was gonna be important. Well, here's the blood. The vomit blood. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Magazine shelf blood stain? Sweet. There's this on the floor. What is this? This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Oh, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out that Genocide Jill had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the rail house? What? Oh, don't cry, baby, don't cry. Hold it together. In the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Pig, share with the rest of us. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. Well, that's gonna keep that in mind. You really like them that much?
'cause, I mean,
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Interesting. Polka dot candy wrapper. Okay, and then I see these red things. What is this? There are shards of glass scattered around the chair Sakura was sitting on. Is that maybe one of the bottles? Yeah, the glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? Yeah, those bottles we saw before. So this must have originally been a bottle. Okay, so I'm guessing this might be the murder weapon. Not gonna... There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. What is that? What is Monokuma doing to that horse? It's a Monokuma figure. Figure on the floor. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Can we put it together with these bottles, probably? There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. When before, there were 5, weren't there? Oh. Oh, they all have the figure inside them! Oh, okay. I didn't notice that before. I knew they had Monokuma on them, but I didn't realize it was a figure inside it. So that's where that figure came from. They're all chess pieces, and that's the knight. Inside the bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how they get those figures inside the bottles. Probably not important, Makoto, but
So...
it's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. Duh. You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have. You don't know me.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle. Yay! Man, we are just getting so much evidence. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. And the glass. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which means Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Sweet! Alright, I want to check this out. Because I always said these were suspicious. Look, there's handprints on it! What is this? A handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? We would have seen them come out of that locker. And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? It was already open, wasn't it? Yes. Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point. If there's a secret passage inside these lockers, I'm calling it right now. There is a secret passage in here. So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then... what's this handprint mean? It means there's a secret passage in there and they had to use it to... oh, see, there's one on the back, too. I just pointed. You guys can't see it. Alright, well, I guess there's one thing left to look at. Hi, babe. I'm sorry this happened to you. Sakura drew a last breath sitting slumped forward in the chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma files, she'd also vomited blood. And I could see traces of blood on her lips, for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Yeah, that's weird. Gonna have to think about that. The only thing that's coming to my mind is poison, which we've discussed because it's in the chem lab, and that bottle over there that has the suspicious label on it seems like it might go towards that theory. But we're gonna have to figure it out. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Are you dumb? Byakuya?
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Alright, we'll work on that. Alright, let's start with Kyoko. Because I
however...
thought for Sakura to have been killed. Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight. Which is why my theory, and I thought about this earlier, she said she was feeling under the weather, right? I don't remember exactly when that was. If that was before we'd explored the 4th floor. But it's possible someone could have gotten up there before us. Someone might have been drugging her. Or someone else who figured out she was the spy might have been drugging her to make her weaker so she would be easier to take down. That's my theory right now. That's what I'm working with.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? Girl, what you mean by that? They must have taken her by surprise, right? I'm thinking they knocked her out.
Certainly.
Certainly they would have needed to if they'd have expected to stand any chance against her. I'm thinking they knocked her out somehow. With drugs or something. Alright, let's actually talk to Byakuya first, because I actually have something I want to ask Hina.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Love you too! It's cool. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. Better go before he crushes my soul completely. I will not allow my soul to be crushed. I love you. Hina, darling, are you okay? Can we...
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Plus, you kind of gotta, like, pick one. You can't vote for all of them. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually, she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force even, this never would have happened. Oh, don't cry, darling. Don't cry. It's okay. Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets. I know. Okay, well, that's not exactly what I wanted to ask you, but it's helpful info. But the fact that she had asked those 3 to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the 3 of them directly. Can I ask her about who did she get, though? Is that a thing that I can do? I'm not sure. I guess not. I'm gonna talk to her one more time just to make sure.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Alright, cool, whatever. Alright, let's ask Byakuya. Darling.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Dude, you're literally standing like 5 feet away. Can you not hear my conversation? Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
After all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Bye. Love you. Byakuya's account. Cool. Man, we're doing pretty well. We got lots of things. Alright, I also need to look at the door, don't I? This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window. Which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that's that then. I guess we're gonna leave. I need to examine the crime scene as much as possible. Oh, did I miss something? I missed something. Alright, let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Can I examine the back wall? What have I missed? The magazine rack? Can I look at that specifically? That same shelf full of magazines. It's all different kinds of magazines here. Okay, great, awesome, love that. Pool table? No, no pool table? Clock? Clock? It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? Oh no, may have been. What else can I look at? Can I leave now? No, I don't want to look at the door again. Door. Can I leave now? And do examine the crime scene as much as possible. Nope. Okay, let's see. We're gonna careful. Oh, the chair. There we go. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair has anything special done to it. I can examine both the door and the chair. There's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. It kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or the chair being tampered with, or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Alright.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then.
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alright, that sounds like a good plan to me. Let's do that. I don't know where they are, but we will find them. The other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Oh, never mind. It teleported me here. That's cool. Probably so I couldn't investigate the chem lab first, like I wanted to. Alright, I forget where the rooms are. Byakuya, Junko, Toko. Hello. Knock knock. I pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. And after a few seconds, who's it gonna be? It's Toko. Hey girl, how you doing?
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around
Jill.
anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Please? Please? Uh-oh. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. She really doesn't want anyone inside her room. Yeah, I do. I want to talk. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she'd asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just did, didn't I? Guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit it, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. This is not what you should do. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Alright, bye. Good talk. Alright, let's go look for Hiro. Which room is his again? I don't remember. I think it's down here. Hina, Sakura, Leon, Hiro. Hello! Press the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few seconds.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, I did. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. Like, how'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Oh, did you maybe, like, gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities, like, awakened in you? But I'm like, not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she, like, asked Byakuya and Toko to come too, so he did go. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, like, well, when she, like, asked me to meet with her, of course. We know that's not true. But, didn't she write you a note? Yeah, like, a note. She, like,
How about that?
she, like, gave it to me in person, and she, like, happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I, like, ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I, like, took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Oh, do I, like, still have it? Like, let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, looks like I, like, don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Wait a minute.
Huh?
Ah! Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
No, like, sorry, just like a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I, like, can't deny that Ogre asked to, like, meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Interesting. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? Definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again. But on top of that, I was gonna go to the chem lab. Maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So, where should I start? Where should we start? Where should we start? I think let's go. Well, let's not do this, first of all. Let's go to the chem lab. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Second floor, third floor, fourth floor. Where's the chem lab? Not there. There's the chem lab, it's down there. Alright, let's go here. Oh, sorry, needed a drink of water. Alright, chem lab, here we are. Hello, please allow me entrance. Yep, alright, we're in. What can we find in here? Does anything look different? Well, oh, hi. Kodo, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Oh, I got my eye on more than the chem lab, honey. I mean, what? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Oh, yes, sir. I understand. I mean, what? Sorry. Okay. So, did you find out anything? He's not gonna tell me. Somehow I can sense him saying, leave me alone, without him even having to say it. Frickin' rude. Alright, what is this on the floor, right here? This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Yeah, I want to know what that is on the floor, please. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? Be careful not to step in it. Someone did, clearly. What is this? Well, that looks like poison. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the power came from? Looks looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
Right, it could have only been around the time of the incident. If that really is what happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder. Nice, alright, and then we have these footprints. Very suspicious right now. These are footprints? They're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop, chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. Good job. That's pretty good. I'm impressed. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me?
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf, which is where the A's are. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. But the footprints tell me. Yeah, I would agree.
I see.
Footprints must be...
It's certainly...
Makoto, are they yours? No. No!
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. You see, your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit that these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. Okay, now this is what I really wanted to look at. Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. But wait, yeah, C9 is in there. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Someone have put it here on accident? So on this shelf is... It's like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? No, I don't think that. I'm just not good at it. The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number, so I guess I could consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, in which case I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Alright, so let's check C, where that weird poison bottle is supposed to go. On this shelf is... One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. They're all C9. They look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number, so I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. Should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Really? Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. My sister sent me a picture of her mock trial competition. Alright, okay, so, well, I should probably talk to Byakuya. First I have to check out this area. Really? Oh, there's more? Did I miss something on the ground here? There's a broken bottle. bottle, label on it. Okay, I know.
So, in
Okay,
other
I
words-
thought that one said C9 too, but it says C4. I lied. Can I look at just the powder? Maybe that's what I need to do. All right. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered around the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. A bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. Damn, that was a good hard look, Makoto. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. But why are we summarizing all this when we just looked at everything individually? I don't understand. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Oh, I didn't realize that we didn't get that already. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Alright. Cool. I guess we're gonna do that then. Does Byakuya have anything else to say to me? Hi, darling! Hi!
I see.
Koto, I admit, you have a good eye for spotting useful clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. Okay, I will try. Okay, fine, frickin' whatever. Alright, let's head out of here then, I guess. Let's just leave. Alright. In the next one, we will finish in the rec room and then see where the investigation takes us from there, because I don't know what else we're gonna have to do. So, we're gonna have to try and put some things together in there, I guess. Can't wait to see where it takes us. It's gonna be awesome. I'll see you guys then. Bye!